is New Year's Eve 2009 in Paris, France, and this is the Cabret-Montparnasse, which is the new train station that was built right next door to the station where our story, The Invention of Hugo Cabret, takes place. So this new station was built in the 1970s right next to the spot where the old station was torn down, and they put in Paris's first giant skyscraper. And in a minute we're going to go out there and we're going to see the old site where our story takes place. And that train station is significant because of the train wreck, which we learned about in the book, which took place in 1898. But also during World War II, the old station is where the German forces surrendered Paris towards the end of the war when the Allied troops were winning. So we're going to go outside and see the new tower that's out there and the site of the old train station from the Invention of Hugo Cabret. So this is the Tower Montparnasse, which was built on the site of the old train station, which is in our story. Now our story takes place in 1931 Paris, which is in between World War I and World War II. This tower was built in the 1970s. So you remember that from our story the clocks were really significant, and all that is gone now, and this tower is in its place. But actually, if you go up to the very top, it has the best views of all of Paris. And you can see, if we pan around here, that we are right, this is Cabret-Montparnasse, which is the new station. We are literally right next door to where the old station was. So we're going to go explore a little bit and see if we can find anything, that tells us anything about the old station, but it was right there. So we're right at the bottom of the skyscraper. I can't find any of the old clocks or any plaques or anything that talk about the old station, but you can see on the side of the new station that they have one big clock over there, and there's one over there that we can't see right now. But the new station has that same kind of idea of the big clocks that you can see from a distance, just like the old station did. But this, where we're standing, where I'm standing now, is where the old station was, the station that's in our story, The Invention of Hugo Cabret. So this is the cemetery of Montparnasse, and if you remember in The Invention of Hugo Cabret, the toy shop owner lives across the street from the cemetery. Now I don't know from the story what side of the cemetery he lives on, but we came from the station. If you look to the left, there is the tower, which is the site of the old station. So you can see, if you walk down this road, just come straight from the station, you end up right here at the cemetery. And there are a lot of really famous authors and artists and filmmakers who are buried here. So remember that in the story, the toy shop owner was very afraid of ghosts, and he told Hugo when they were walking in the snow together to not make his footprints sound very loudly because he didn't want to disturb the ghosts in the cemetery. And this is that cemetery.